No clear. What is she doing? What the? Got it. Oh, that counter, dude. The boobs are, in my opinion, a little bit too small. Let's do kind of like a commentary run as a blade, Surge Blade. Casual Surge Blade for Echidna Gate 2. I'm not going to explain the whole fight. You should watch a guide for that. Why is it not full screen? There it is. Okay. Watch for the first attack. She always does like a stupid pushback or knock up there. So watch. Spin cut your way. That pattern, you know what that means. The heart's going to traject forward. Chase back. Chase back. Easy search. She's just gonna shuffle a little bit. Easy. Trixian so far for Surge Blades. No crit, rip. She's gonna go forward. And then she's gonna do a little knock here. And then she's gonna grab people up with her armpit. She's gonna raise her arm, right? So if you get sucked, you're gonna lose valuable time here. You can tenacity that or just get out of it. Okay, watch, don't surge. Wait for her to jump. Look at the aggro, spacebar in. And then surge, easy. This one is right armpit. Look at her right arm and then go smell her armpit. Okay. And then you're safe. Good. I'm not going to go over too much of the patterns here. All right, so 25% she does a mech, right? this mech right here where you okay, I don't want to get censored. So you poop. And then you have the lurker targets. So at 25% gauge top left, if you look at a beautiful phase, there's a gauge bar. 25%. So you have the target here. Okay. Spacebar a little bit earlier, guys, if you have latency. That was risky. Just don't take that risk. That pattern is very simple. Always goes back while she sprays the flowers. Hard, don't get hit. Ask someone else to get hit. And I got hit. Is this the kill that I wanted to review? Anyways, whatever, that's fine. If you get hit, that's good. You get the poop tile, right? Poop tile. You don't want to combine the poop. It combines into a flower. So that's why I put it into the wall. It's safer there. No Gunlance Awakening. Get out. If you have the support damage reduce, as well as Gunlancer Awakening, Blue Gunlancer as well, you can pretty much chill. 50% gauge, you do... no, this is not 50% gauge. This is... Ren's gonna happen. Ren happens around like 740 on the Berserk time, aroundish. And then she's gonna do the 50% gauge mech. Not really anything to do as a Surge Blade here. Just don't be dumb. Don't breathe, don't blink, don't get hit. As a Surge Blade though, you have to get ready for the 50% gauge mechanic, which is the mirror mechanic. And you want to be the chosen one. So you start building stacks like this, and then she's gonna split, right? You still have a little bit of DPS time here to build stacks. Eat some balls, right? And then if you have a static, work out with your static that you want to be the one that does a blue tile. Because you want to build stacks, right? So right there, I won the lottery 50-50. So I'm gonna go underneath her boobs and then sniff her and then build stacks. Build stacks right there. That's a good Surge Blade. I mean, it's not even that much min-maxing here, right? So I'm at 53. I'm happy. You don't atrophin this. Okay. Adrenaline's up. No crit. Is this the one that I want to review? My first awakening going in right now. You could awaken at the start, or you could awaken here with your sync it up with your support buffs. Up to you. Because if you do it now, it'll be up for the clash. Not clash. Yeah, the snake. The snake is very important DPS check. Okay, right here. If you have to target, don't stagger. Just go out, or you're gonna be like that. Wait, is this actually the pool that I wanted to review? But okay. So the people that don't have the target, they'll stagger the boss, and it's free DPS. Trixian. And then this is Trixian because she closes. If you look at her top left, she closes shop. That means that she's transitioning to the counter phase. Try to get one more surge in there. Don't reactivate arts. You're gonna reactivate arts here to get some 60 stacks here, okay? So party 1 left, party 2 right. Whatever you guys want to do, right? So right here, I'm gonna win cut, get some stacks. Even if it's little. Because once you get the 8 counter, she's gonna come out staggered. And she's gonna do a nice, like, that moan, and then you want to be DPSing right now before she gets up. So 60 stacks is nice there. It's a free surge. See, I built too slow. Right armpit, go to the right armpit while building stacks. Never ABC. Always be casting. Okay, 75% gauge. She's gonna do another poop pattern here. Check that you don't have the lurker. Safely back attack, build stacks. Just easy stuff, guys. Just easy stuff. Trixian. Doing the grab. Right armpit once again. Build stacks. If you get hit by that, you get a stack. When she back jumps like that, she's gonna do that frontal spray with the hard. Don't get hit. This is free DPS pattern. Trixian once again. Right before she uppercuts you with her, you get out. And then surge. You have to get the tempo right because she might do a short pattern, so you surge while she's moving. You don't want to do that. So mirrors, once again, the static, they excuse themselves so that I could get the priority on the blue tile. I lost a 50-50 here, but I have 56 stacks, so it's fine. Alright. Quickly get over there. Quickly get over there. Thank God. Well, around 137, she's gonna phase. This is the 8. The 8 mirrors. Very dangerous. There is a really greedy strat to dance within the mirror. Well, that is highly not recommended. You could dance and circle in there. Around 4-minute mark, she'll do this pattern. But we're about to phase. So our DPS was a little bit low to skip this phase, but high enough to not hit the berserk, obviously, right? So we get to see this mechanic. Right, you have a tether around you. I mean, tether on you, and then you want to go as far as possible to disconnect the tether, or you will get MC'd. And then at 137, she transitions. Ooh, she just got beheaded. Nice. And then you relax a little bit. Look at her titties and her panties. And here, it's just stagger. Right? Watch her arm. Look at her arm. Spin cutter to close the gap. This one, you have the spacebar. Left arm is stable, so you go spacebar and then go to left. Watch, we're going to left here. Okay, it doesn't matter if you get shocked. It's all good. Counter the purple here. Okay, Y-Vi gets counter because I like to tap the boobs. Stagger a little bit. Depending on your comp. Dude, I look like I'm balding over here, dude. I look like I'm balding. Then you gotta do the clash. Whoever does the clash here is easy. Clash is easy. You could do it as blade. Doesn't matter. You get to see her ads if you clash. Very easy. Slow clash. Slow clash. Okay. Then go. She's gonna grab. Nice. Now they're pinging that they're gonna get mind control. So you stop DPS. No dots. No anything like wind cut. Nothing like that. Okay. Here comes counter pattern. There it is. And then right now I'm building stacks because I'm expecting the stagger to complete right now. So I have 60 stacks. Easter weapons up. I want to immediately cut the cutscene here. Or, yeah, okay, we do. And then right here, this is very tricky. Not really tricky, but you have to watch the boss's HP instead of looking at your surge stacks. So at 120, you want to have about 60 stacks going into 120 phase. So right now she's 132, and you have to dodge. Her regular patterns get enhanced, and she has a little bit more extra patterns. So right now is a counter pattern. So I'm gonna do a surge here and then rebuild my stacks because it's about 5 bars. There's gonna be a mirror grab. Don't get grabbed, obviously. Then build stacks as much as possible before she phases. So she's gonna start to phase now, but she doesn't. She does an extra snake phase, which is a little bit dangerous for entropy. You gotta watch the flower. Some of the flowers spawns on top of each other. If you get like 3 flowers that spawn on top of each other, you'll get 1 shot. Right? So this is high risk, high return, but I mean high risk, low return, because if you're dead, you're gonna look like a monkey. And right here, you could have surged, but it's better to just save it here. Refresh adrenaline. Because DPS matters here with low gear. So everything, Atrophin first, Atrophin is here. And then Awakening. Push it around 60 bars, and then the hidden, whatever that NPC guy, he finishes the rest. And then you want to do mad damage onto the black snake, because white snake HP got nerfed. The Echidna is nerfed. So this is the DPS check. Because when you kill the snake, it alleviates the DPS stress in hard mode. Okay, remember she has double the HP in normal mode, doing hard mode. Double that of the normal mode. So about every 20 bars, she's gonna now do the clash again. And then if you look at her top left, she's also getting gauge, right? So if people are getting MC'd, stuff like that, she's getting a little bit more gauge. So around 50% gauge, she does a Ren pattern with the, but not right now. We just did about 20%, I mean 20 lines. So we're gonna do a second clash here, right? Blades don't really clash because we have high Trixian damage. So we're gonna pump here. You can second Atrophin this if your group DPS sucks. Yeah, because you want to kill it within 3 clashes. I had to Atrophin during Prague. Okay, we kill it within 2 clashes, which is kind of the norm nowadays, and that's why people gatekeep a lot. And then she's gonna go transition into walking phase instead of doing the 50. She's not at 50% gauge yet. So here's walking. This is 6 space bars. For Surge Blade, our space is pretty medium range. It's not as long as Gunslinger, but not as long as Bard. So high, low risk, low risk. There's 3 she repositions, then there's 3 more. As soon as this ends, obviously she's gonna go into Ren now, which is just Trixian. You can get about a 1.5 surges here. 160 stack and 140 stack. That's up to you if you want to do a one like. So you see, wait, I gotta pause now. You see that after you kill the snake, she gets this debuff. This debuff means she takes 30% more damage, right? So by being able to kill the black snake, or just both snakes, you make her take more damage, right? So her panties get weaker, her armor gets weaker, so she takes 30% more damage. That's why you just saw a nice fatty surge. So like Echidna is mostly just like, do you know the major mechanics? Check. Do you know the short patterns, like 5 or 6 she has? Check. Can you do Trixian damage? Check. Collect gold. One dumb person in the raid could sabotage your raid, like it happened today on stream. We did recover, but anyways, here we go. So you might not be able to get 2 surges off if there's a clash. If there's another, like let's say the snake is not dead, she usually gets up right after this phase. After the Ren phase, right? She gets 50% gauge. She does the Ren. We use the Esther skill, and I know you guys cannot see the Esther skill. I'm sorry, but we use the Esther skill to get the Balrog guy. Okay. So you could get another surge off now. So that's why I didn't do a 40 stack surge. So this pattern gets enhanced downstairs. You don't have to like go all the way out of here. Okay, just get in here. Don't get scared. Mirror means grab. She wants to grab you and squeeze you and hug you with those big. This is the counter pattern. Yeah. Free damage. So she's around 50 bars, right? So this is free back attack, free surge, because she's gonna immediately go into she's gonna meditate into the mirror phase. So make sure you get a surge in here. Yeah, you can start building again. So gauge classes right now are very happy, like Asura, Sork, Spec Sork, right? Surge, Punisher, blah, blah, blah. They're happy right now because, right, this is where you build stacks and gauge. So do you know how this works, guys? I'll just explain it once. Okay, so look at the middle. So she goes left, right? The image goes left, right, left, left, left. So the spawn point is a red mirror. The red mirror. Watch it again. Right there, red. So she went left 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, right here. You see? You see who's paying attention or not. And then the mirror flipped, so you go over here, reposition. It flipped to here, 1 o'clock, so you go over there. Obviously, if you have a group leader that does this, that's good, but everybody want to fucking contribute, right? And then look what I'm doing. I'm starting to build stacks. And then this is gonna be, depends on your group, right? If you have a second atrophin right now, this is second atrophin window, because support is supposed to have 3 bubbles for this, right? So right here. Now, sometimes she does a pattern where she doesn't move much, but unfortunately, I didn't get that lucky. So I couldn't get a second surge with the Atrophini. Usually, I do about 5 billion damage in that window. If not more, but it is what it is. Okay. Now, there's another clock here where we're trying to... Oh my god, guys. I'm so sorry, man. My chat was like covering everything, huh? You see the gauge is about to be 100? So if the gauge gets 100, then you have to do the death pattern, the death phase, the snake phase, right? Which is good for blades because we have wind cut and all the multi-tick attacks. So it's not a big deal for blades. Nothing really to prepare you as a blade for that. Grab. Okay. Now, in most gear situations, like the amount of heavy gatekeeping like today, full transcendence, is so we could skip the death pattern where accidents could happen. So we're going to kill the boss before the 100 gauge. Think of it like Vaulton Ghost phase. If not easier, pick the balls. Obviously, as a Surge Blade, you guys know this. All right, so let's go. She's got to do about... This is the triple grab pattern. If nobody gets grabbed, she's not going to do an explosion. If someone gets grabbed like that bozo, it lowers your surge DPS. So because there's a Gunlance Awakening, you don't have to go outside. But if there was no Gunlance Awakening, you want to go outside the yellow, I mean the red, yellow, am I colorblind? Red ring here. That's the safe. Or you could Tenacity with the Surge. See? I don't know why I didn't trust the Gunlance Awakening. So she's doing a second pattern, the balls pattern. Watch her booty shake and then commit to a Surge right here. And then eat the ball. And then after 2 patterns, guaranteed is the first grab. As a blade, you shouldn't get grabbed unless they tell you to do it. Your static's like, you do it. You're the best person to do it, then do it. Don't be like, don't pull that card. I'm Blade. I don't want to clash. Don't pull that card, guys. Don't pull that card. Don't be that guy. Okay, now as a Blade here, very carefully watch, okay? So after you get grabbed, the person grabbed gets the telegraph of where the counter is going to spawn, right? The other people like Blade, you build stacks and you have the Tenacity. She's going to punch you and then make you counter. So there's a punt. What did I do? I use R as Tenacity. So you either, but the thing is, if you have 60 stacks there as a Blade, you should reposition. You could either Tenacity from 6 o'clock. You see how she's like, let me just backtrack this a little bit. So this is a little min-maxing here. So watch this carefully as a Surge Blade. Because this is 100% telegraphed. Timing of the punt right there. Okay, so you could Tenacity with Surge at 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock. You see that? But you have to time it right or it's gonna be... She's gonna be still facing that way. So she always punts people, let goes, while she looks at 6, is what I'm saying. So if you're positioned at 12 and you Tenacity this punt with a Surge, you're winning. That's how you min-max right here. But obviously I didn't have 60 stacks. I just turning slash to build more stacks. Second one is always fake. If first one is fake, the second and third is real. And then here, so when you get the, right here, if you look, if you succeed the counter, she takes 50% more damage, okay? So this is where you do the last Atrophin. This is the burn stage. You have to burn this. You get additional 2 minutes, I think, on the clock, whatever you're left with, plus 2 minutes. So this is the burn phase. So you see this right here, that red bald guy? And this is, it adds up. So let's say, you know how we just did one counter phase? Let's say our DPS was low and then we go through another counter. Okay, I'll explain it, okay? So she's getting up, right? She's getting up. So you get another surge in, boom. And then she does, what did I say? 2 patterns guaranteed. So this is the mirror grab pattern. Obviously, you don't want to go so far as a Surge Blade. And then there is a heart pattern here. Heart pattern. Individual heart pattern. And then she's going to do a grab. There it is. And then she's going to punt, right? So how did I ignore the punt? Activating arts. So Surge Blade, we looking good, boys. First fake, then the second and third is real. Counter these. Okay, counter these. Get the counter and then finish it. You see the buff? Stacks right here. Look at that buff. It stacks. So we do Omega DPS. So if your Ray DPS is not high, then you could atropine here. It'll be bigger. You'll see like 2 Billy Surge. And that's it. Just when she, like, you want to commit a Surge in the midst of a pattern because you read the pattern, not towards the end of it when she's about to do another pattern, when she's upstairs and downstairs. And then there are clear atropine and burst windows downstairs, as I just explained. When we get 100 gauge, so we have full gauge here in this one. It's a 21/9. So is this the one I did it with streamers? No. Okay, so for this one, when she gets full gauge, she lights up, and then this is very deadly pattern. Even though it's so elementary and basic, accidents happen, guys. So many accidents can happen. So many people can troll and wipe you. So let me explain that one. So this guy with the target, you don't want to be standing out here because you have more distance to cover. Because watch this. The blue thing is auto guarantee mind control. And if you're mind control, you're walking around like pushing the board, pushing the sharpshooter, gun lancer, me, and that will add a domino effect because we have a job here, guys. The person pooping, it doesn't matter where it poops. It just need to make sure it's not pooping all the person. Okay, and then just ×3, whatever you guys want to do for Cardinals, ×3. So I'm about to camp 3 o'clock, but I do roam. Like if someone's pooping at 12, then 12 is gonna be weak. So wind cut, right here. You want to go closer to the boss. Now you don't want to look at the boss, and then get out. Now if you're at the back of the boss, you can look at the boss. So right here, there's a lot of issues here. So at the back, I could just look at her butt, right? That's how you go closer to the middle. And then you start building stacks. Building stacks at her back. Because you could look at her back and sniff it. But when you're in her head and you look at it, you get stacks. You get mind controlled if you get multiple stacks. And then coming out, you have a surge ready. Once again, watch the pattern first. React. This is the walking pattern. Yeah, that's what you do as Surge Blade. That's it.